Hi, everyone. Welcome to the final episode of the GLP-1 Support Squad Body, Mind, and Spirit of 2024. I guess the topic is probably on your plate and our plate is what are our New Year's resolutions? Do you do New Year's resolutions? Are they always the same one? I'm going to lose weight this year, and by January 15th, it's over. Um, how do we how do we put our New Year's resolutions together and how do we maintain them, right? How do we keep them? How do we move forward? What's our game plan? So I'm here with the amazing Alyssa from Shore Holistic Nutrition and Wellness and the amazing Kris from Energy Healer and author, Kris at EFT. So we've got the brains here. So what are we gonna do? So Alyssa, Kris, let's figure out how we're gonna first, what are our New Year's resolutions going to be? And second, how are we going to make them last more than just until January 15th?
Well, I'll just share a little personal story from me, which is that I always dreaded New Year's because the New Year's resolution was always this was the year that I didn't release the weight that I wanted to, and now I've got to reapply to doing it again and bringing all of the previous failures with me. And my birthday is January 5th. So it was always like I gave myself a free pass, like no dieting during that time. Everybody else would start on the 1st or the 2nd. And for me, I had till the 6th, so I got a little bit of leeway to do it. But now I just look at this as for the rest of my life, I'm going to be looking at what I'm consuming and how it makes me feel. And it's more of a lifelong journey. And so it takes the pressure off of the New Year's resolution. So this is the first year going in where I do not have that dread of, oh my God, is this the year that I'm going to fail again? And so I think it's a good time to leave stuff in the past. And, for people that are on my newsletter, I send out a little forms that I do every year where people can write out the things they want to forgive, the things they want to forget about, the good things from the year that they want to think about. That's all like really, really important. And so I think it would be good for us to tap on letting go of the old ideas about New Year's resolutions and moving into 2025, embracing new possibilities and an optimism of growing in health and well-being on all of the different levels. So how does that sound?
That sounds great. Alyssa, do you have like a set structure for yourself for setting your New Year's goals and stuff? Are you on the same with Kris or
Yeah, so I mean goal I don't really have like a goal weight like as a New Year's resolution. With my business, I did have like a financial goal with my business and yeah, I feel like I kind of was hard on myself this year because I would say I did increase from last year, but I didn't increase as much as I did from the year before. And I kind of was hard on myself for that. I was like, what I get into this like victim of like, what did I do wrong? What am I not doing enough of? And I get stuck in this. I know this is not really related to weight, but I get stuck in this like I've been working on this is we have to work hard to make money, right? So, even my parents, even my dad, like I talked to him the other day and when I was working, he's like, "Oh, how was your day?" And I was like, "Yeah, it was really busy." And he's like, "Oh, good." Like he thinks just because I'm like so busy and like stressed at work, like that's good. That means I'm making money. But I'm really working on this like more lean back, like I can make I don't have to work hard to make money. As a nurse, I was a nurse in the ER. I would have to pick up like overtime and all these things to make extra money. So, kind of changing that. But I'm switching, like even just reflecting back on 2024, I'm looking at different things, right? And maybe it's not a financial thing, but how have I changed since this time last year? Like, emotionally, right? Um, just like overall like stress level. I some big things have happened for me in 2024. I bought my first house. Yeah, I just got a puppy. So like so many amazing things have happened, and I just like, so going to 2024, I'm more setting goals of like, how do I want to feel instead of like, oh, a number, and it can correlate back to weight, right? It's like, I want to be this number, right? But it's like, no, how do I want to feel? How do I want my days to look like? So that's just really what my focus really is going into this new year. But I do feel like this, in the business world, there's just a lot of stress, and the same thing, I guess, with, people trying to lose weight, but there's just a lot of stress of like, it's the end of the year, like hustle bustle, setting our goals for 2025. Like, did you hit your goals for 2024? So, I'm trying to like tune that stuff out, which that is hard for me, and just like, reflect on my own self and see how have I changed as a person, as a mom, as a business owner from where I was last year. So, even if you are dealing, you're trying to release weight, and maybe you didn't reach the goal you wanted to with your weight, but I would also reflect on like, oh, maybe I didn't, binge eat as much, or maybe I was more aware of my eating habits, and I said to myself, like, you know what, you don't need that extra piece of cake, or just looking at how you have changed like your mindset emotionally and things like that, as opposed to just, oh, this number on a scale. Because a number on a scale doesn't mean anything, right? What means something is how we feel about ourselves. So that's just my mindset
Yeah, I
around.
mean, but even though your goal is not to release weight, right? That's not your goal. Those of us whose goal it is to release weight, all of those things that you just mentioned are part of our life too. We still have to
Absolutely.
live, right? We
Yes,
still
right.
work. We still
Right.
have a family to manage, or
Yep.
dogs, or cooking, and all of that. So that's just a piece, this. And then how do we do all of that and still do this for you? How do I do all of this and still get more money, right? I mean, it's all related, because we're all human,
Yeah.
and we're just living this journey the best we can. And so I feel like it's not just about weight, it is about the whole thing. And how do we stay whole when our lives are just like clipped here, clipped here, clipped there, clipped here, and stay grounded, right? And then that's where Kris comes in with her amazing gift gift of just healing the world through EFT and all of her other modalities. And also, Kris, maybe if people want to get on your newsletter, we should put like your email address, and we'll put that underneath in the comments. So
Yeah,
people
we can
want to
do
get
that.
on
My
your email,
link
that'd be
to my
awesome.
website. Yeah,
But
that would
anyway,
be
so
great.
Kris, take it away. Let's get us ready for 2025. I'm ready.
Yeah, this is really good because I think there's so often there are times when we withhold love for ourselves because we did not do something that we thought that we were supposed to do, make that amount of money, shed that amount of weight, or whatever it may be. And I think that it's always really important for us to love ourselves through those things. Because that's when we align with the very things that we're looking to bring into our lives. So, all right, so let's start on the side of the hand. So, Kareh, you're going to be my background person.
I'm in.
Okay. So, even though it's heading towards the end of the year,
Even though it's heading towards the end of the year,
and there's things I haven't been able to accomplish,
and there's things I haven't been able to accomplish.
the scale didn't move the way I thought it was going to.
The scale didn't move the way I thought it was going to.
Maybe I didn't earn the amount of money I thought I was going to.
Maybe I didn't earn the amount of money I thought I was going to.
For just right now,
But just right now,
I'm facing those disappointing feelings
I'm facing those disappointing feelings,
and remembering that my worth
and remembering that my worth
is not dependent on any of that.
is not dependent on any of that.
Even though not everything worked out the way I thought it was going to in 2024.
Even though not everything worked out the way I thought it was going to in 2024.
And sometimes I dread those New Year's resolutions coming up.
And sometimes I dread those New Year's resolutions coming up.
There's a part of me
There's a part of me
that's associated dieting failure with it.
that is associated dieting failure with it.
For just right now.
For just right now,
I'm taking a whole new approach
I'm taking a whole new approach
to resolve the 2024 energies
to resolve the 2024 energies
and to move into new optimism in 2025.
and to move into new optimism in 2025.
Even though those New Year's resolutions make me dread them,
Even though those New Year's resolutions make me dread them,
they can remind me of things I haven't been able to accomplish in the past.
they can remind me of things that I've been unable to accomplish in the past.
The truth is,
This
is a brand new year ahead.
this is a brand new year ahead.
I've got a lot of support.
I've got a lot of support.
I have more knowledge than I had a year ago,
I have more knowledge than I had a year ago,
and I can take a different approach
and I can take a different approach
to this being gentle and easy
to this being gentle and easy
and life affirming in every way.
and life affirming in every way.
Okay, let's come up to the beginning of the eyebrows. Disappointment from previous New Year's resolutions.
Disappointment from previous New Year's resolutions.
All that disappointment from previous New Year's resolutions.
All those disappointments from previous New Year's resolutions.
All the times I told myself I was going to.
All the times I told myself I was going to.
Lose weight.
Lose weight.
Earn more money.
Earn more money.
Learn 5 languages.
Learn 5 languages.
Finally organize my coat closet.
Finally organize my coat closet.
And the 1,000 other things I put on my list.
And the 1,000 other things that I put on my list.
Under the nose, I'm letting those old resolutions go.
I'm letting those old resolutions go.
Chin, I'm developing a global mindset.
I'm developing a global mindset
where I can see all of the factors.
Where I can see all of the factors
that influenced my ability to make them happen or not.
That influence my ability to make them happen or not.
And all the focus I've had.
All the focus I've had.
On the goals that I haven't accomplished.
Of the goals I haven't accomplished.
I'm choosing to let that go now.
I'm choosing to let that go now.
Center of the chest. I'm reevaluating my goals.
I'm reevaluating my goals.
For the person that I am right now.
For the person that I am right now.
I'm reevaluating the way I'm judging myself.
I'm reevaluating the way I'm judging myself.
Because the truth is, I really am doing the best that I can.
Because the truth is, I really am doing the best that I can.
I'm letting go of the old ideas.
I'm letting go of the old ideas.
About the number on the scale.
About the number on the scale.
I'm letting go of the old ideas.
I'm letting go of the old ideas.
About the number in my bank account.
About the number in my bank account.
I'm becoming present.
I'm becoming present.
To how I most want to feel.
To how I most want to feel.
Under the nose. How I want to feel moving forward into 2025.
How I want to feel moving forward into 2025.
Chin. I really want to feel optimistic.
I really want to feel optimistic.
Yep. I am remembering. That life is always saying yes.
That life is always saying yes.
Center of the chest. I am remembering. That the sun rises every single day.
That the sun rises every single day.
Even on the days when I can't see it.
Even on the days where I can't see it.
I don't question this at all.
I don't question this at all.
I know that it's there.
I know that it's there.
Yeah. I want to feel joyful.
I want to feel joyful.
Not just during this holiday season.
Not just during this holiday season.
But moving forward into 2025.
But moving forward into 2025.
I want to have moments of unstructured laughter.
I want to have moments of unstructured laughter.
I want to have moments where I feel joy just being alive.
I want to have moments where I feel joy by just being alive.
And going forward in 2025, I want to feel abundant.
And going forward in 2025, I want to feel abundant,
that I'm experiencing abundance of health,
that I'm experiencing abundance of health,
an abundance of love,
an abundance of love
and connection,
and connection
and belonging,
and belonging,
an abundance of financial resources,
an abundance of financial resources,
cash included.
cash included.
I want to focus on having more than enough
I want to focus on having more than enough
to meet my needs and desires.
to meet my needs and desires.
Center of the chest. I want to feel happy
I want to feel happy
for no reason at all,
for no reason at all,
for the gift of life.
for the gift of life.
I want to feel happy at the kindness that people are bestowing upon others.
I want to feel happy about the kindness that others are bestowing on others.
I've seen a lot of YouTube videos and reels that show just exactly that.
I've seen a lot of YouTube videos that show just exactly that,
That the human spirit is a kind one.
that the human spirit is a kind one.
And going into 2025, I want to feel excited.
And going into 2025, I want to feel excited,
I want to feel excited and passionate
excited and passionate
about the things that mean the most to me.
about the things that mean the most to me.
To spend more time
To spend more time
exploring the things I feel passionate about.
exploring the things that I feel passionate about.
Under the nose. And going into 2025,
And going into 2025,
I want to love and appreciate myself
I want to love and appreciate myself
more than I ever have before.
more than I ever have.
Yeah. To accept everything about me
To accept everything about me
and to love even the things in the past
and to love even the things in the past
that have been hard to like.
that have been hard to like.
I am a unique being,
I am a unique being,
and I'd like to believe
and I'd like to believe
that I have a purpose here on this earth,
that I have a purpose here on this earth,
and I'd like to love myself into that purpose.
and I'd like to love myself into that purpose.
Yep. Center of the chest. So no matter what the scale says,
So no matter what the scale says,
the bank account says,
the bank account says,
I am loving myself
I am loving myself
without conditions.
without conditions.
I'm encouraging myself.
I'm encouraging myself.
You go, girl.
You go, girl.
You can do it, girl.
You can do it, girl.
I'm doing that for myself.
I'm doing that for myself.
Yeah. I'm coaching myself.
I'm coaching myself.
I'm encouraging myself.
I'm encouraging myself.
I'm believing in myself.
I'm believing in myself.
I'm starting right there.
I'm starting right there.
And maybe this will be easier than it has been before.
And maybe this will be easier than it has been before.
I'm looking forward to it being fun and joyous.
I'm looking forward to it being fun and joyous.
And for encouraging and loving and accepting myself.
And for encouraging and loving and accepting myself.
To make all of my goal setting easier.
To make all of my goal setting easier.
Maybe I can just start right there.
Maybe I can just start right there.
Maybe that's the only resolution that I need.
Maybe that's the only resolution I need.
To really love myself through all of this.
To really love myself through all of this.
And as I do.
And as I do.
I pave the way.
I pave the way.
For a really incredible 2025.
For a really incredible 2025.
It may not look exactly the way I think it's going to.
It may not look exactly the way I think it's going to.
Life rarely does.
Life rarely does.
But I know it's going to look really, really good anyway.
But I know it's going to look really, really good anyway.
And that's what I'm open to right now.
And that's what I'm open to right now.
Okay, take a deep breath. Blow it out. Nice work, everybody.
Amazing. Oh my goodness. I released a lot. So everybody, happy, 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 happy New Year. Happy 2025. We've got you, you've got us, and we have ourselves, right? We have this go girl, go boy, go us, right?
You go, people.
You go, people. All right, everybody. Happy New Year, and we will see you next year.